I put here 12 hot tips for buying at auction. Okay, number one is what I've taught you so far. Plan your exit. You cannot buy a property without knowing what it is you're going to do with it long term. Visit the property with a valuer. I've done it again, so make sure you know the property you're buying. I've got to repeat this. If you buy at the auction, when the hammer goes down, you've bought it. But whatever you do, if you're going to buy at auction, have the legal pack checked. I know someone particularly well who puts property into auctions with 3 days to go that have got mining shafts in the back garden, because he has under no responsibility to show them that. So therefore, people think they're buying a bargain and they're buying a hole requiring a lot of cement. Because you can't mortgage them. Again, visit local letting agents and make sure you've got all of the information for rentals, etc., etc. Make a checklist of repairs. If you go to the quieter auctions, all right, in small stakes, often people don't turn up, and the people who are there are the ones who are selling them. Right? If you go to the London auctions, don't buy London property because that's what everybody in London wants to buy. Buy the ones from out of London because they haven't got a clue where they are. Anything north of Watford, no idea what we're talking about. Yeah. First of all, never, ever, ever bid first. Never. Yeah? Price, the house you want to buy is there, and they're going 40,000, 40,000. Well, hell, I'm prepared to pay 50, you know, but 40,000, 40,000. If nobody bids, don't you bid. Yes? He says, okay, gone. Fine. Therefore, go and talk to him straight away, straight after, because now is the time to go negotiate with that deal. An actual auctioneer can invent bids up to the reserve price. Okay? He can't invent them above the reserve price, but he can invent them under the reserve price. It's called off the wall, but that's what they do. Who bid that? Yeah, but never, ever, ever bid until he goes going once, going twice. That's when you step in. Okay. Likewise, I'll try and find someone who I think has done the homework and done the expert, who's buying for somebody else, and if he drops out at maybe 37.5, I think, okay, it's definitely worth 38, because I think it's worth 50 anyway. Listen out for the following terms from the auctioneer. If the auctioneer says, okay, well, it's in the room, this is going to be sold today, that means it's now above reserve. But when you lose your discipline is the minute you become an unsuccessful investor. Yeah? You stick to your ceiling and don't move away from that ceiling. Now, the next trick is that making a note of all the lots that don't get sold. Because if you make a note of all lots that get sold, it tells you who the original estate agent was. So therefore, what are you going to go and do? Go and see all those estate agents. I mean, if the guy was motivated to sell it before the auction, how motivated after the auction when it didn't sell?